Gentlemen, welcome to Mantelligence. My name's Beardy, and joining me today is Kay and Larry. Today we'll be teaching you how to stop chasing a person and instead make a girl chase you.
This is our response to Aaron Dottie's video on the same topic. In this video, we'll be giving you 9 tips on how to attract women with your personality and attitude.
And at the end of this video, we'll be giving you one nugget of wisdom to know when it's time to stop doing the chasing. With our tips, you'll be able to turn the tables around and be the one the ladies are going after. Let's get started.
Number 9, make a good first impression. The old saying, first impressions last, is true. This is why there are so many people who fail miserably to gain attention from other people, since they had a weak first impression. In order to make a good impression, you need to be confident and not fumble around. Have something to say that matters instead of just keeping quiet and letting others talk around you.
If you do that, you'll end up being seen as a weak person who's just standing around. This is an important thing to know when you want to know how to be more attractive to women. Girls don't want someone who's a pushover. They want an alpha male who has his own affirmations in life. We share this similar tip in our video, Top 10 Habits Women Love. In that video, we talked about how women love guys who have their own hobbies and interests that are not dependent on a girl. And a guy who stays busy with those hobbies is actually someone women desire more. So if you want to know how to make her chase you, practice being desirable. You can learn more about these habits in our video right here, where we give not 1 but 10 habits to do so. You'll improve yourself a lot when you follow these tips.
Number 8, get to know her too. One thing that a lot of guys do wrong when they don't know how to impress a girl is that they keep the conversations one-sided. They keep on talking about themselves and oversharing every single bit of information about themselves without asking a girl about her life too. This is a big thing you should not forget to do. If you want to know how to get a girl to like you back, you have to do the work. Exert some effort to figure out a girl's likes and dislikes and whether you have similarities. If you don't put effort into trying to know her, she'll notice and will no longer be interested in you.
Number 7, make her laugh the right way. There's a huge difference between being funny and being cocky. That's why you need to know how to make a woman laugh the right way so you don't end up insulting and offending her. One thing you need to know when you're trying to learn how to talk to girls is that you should never be mean to them. You should never try to prove how sarcastic you can be by embarrassing her right in front of other people.
Instead of making her like you, you actually end up sending her the wrong signal. She'll not only hate you, she'll never want to be around you. Be funny, but not demeaning, and never embarrass her. That's a key takeaway you need to keep in mind when you're talking to girls.
Number 6, know the right questions. Earlier, we mentioned that you should ask her questions and try to get to know her. This is extremely important that you know how to ask her the right questions. Avoid topics that are too personal and silly so she doesn't think you're trying too hard. Instead, ask her some safe questions like whether she has any pets or if she has a favorite sports team or band. These questions are simple enough, yet they'll help you get a girl to take interest in you. And when you're ready, you can stop chasing a person and let her do the chasing instead.
Number 5, be a challenge to her. When you want to be attractive to the opposite sex, you need to remember that you shouldn't be the one doing the chasing all of the time. This will only make you seem desperate and needy. You need to make yourself look like a great guy who has a lot of things going on in his life. And as a powerful guy, you should stop chasing a person. We talked about this same thing in a separate video on how to get her to instantly chase you. We gave 10 tricks on how to get your crush to like you back without doing the chase. You can learn a lot from our tricks, so you can build mystery in your personality. And you know, girls love a mysterious man. So make sure you check out that video and learn a lot from it.
We're halfway through our list and we still have 4 tips on how to end up being chased by a girl you like. And don't forget that at the end of this video, we'll be sharing one piece of advice that will let you know when it's time to stop chasing a girl. You'll learn a lot from this, so be sure to stay on board till the end.
Number 4, have some self-respect. Sure, you like a girl. Logic will pretty much tell you to just go ahead and ask her out on a date. If she turns you down or makes up an excuse, do yourself a favor and respect that decision. You don't need to keep asking her out and hope that she'll change her mind. This will only make her see you as needy.
But if she does accept your invite and makes it to the date, congratulations. The next thing you should do is not keep asking her out again and again. Give her space and a chance to miss you. Let her be the one to ask you out to dinner instead. But make sure you don't accept the invitation right away. Beat around the bush and stall if you have to. Then tell her you'll have to check to see if you're free that night. After quite some time, accept. Make sure though that you don't overdo it.
Don't keep refusing her invitation or she'll lose interest in you. When you do this right, you'll see that you're not the one doing the chasing anymore.
Number 3, The small details matter. True, giving the girl some gifts will make her blush. If you want to get her to truly like you, it's best that you should shower her with some compliments. And don't make it any other compliment. Women love it when you remember details. When a girl likes you, she'll be an open book for you.
We talked about this as one of the hidden signs a girl likes you. They love it when you bring up something they mentioned from a previous date, or even how something she wore reminded you of a field of flowers or something like that. She'll definitely love hearing how you remember these small things, even the ones that she didn't notice herself. Make sure you catch our video on those 5 signs so that you don't miss the clues she's already giving away.
Number 2, don't be too available. Women don't like it when a guy's lingering around them all the time. When you want to know how to attract girls, the secret is to not be too much for them. Again, give her a chance to miss you and to look for you. Use absence to your advantage by making her start looking for you. You can stop chasing a person by giving her some space, but be sure you're still there when it's time for her to come looking for you.
Number 1, be a mystery. While it's good that you let her know more about you, it's also important that you keep some things about you a mystery. Don't be an open book right away. Be thrilling to a girl so that she'll want to keep trying her best to uncover who you are. Don't lay all your cards out on the table, or she'll easily tire of you. When you do this, you'll be able to create a strong attraction that she won't be able to resist.
And that's it, we've come to the end of our video. We promised to teach you one tip to know when it's time to end the chase and move on. When this situation comes, there's just no way around it but to give up the chase.
If a girl always introduces you as a friend, it may be because she's not actually looking to be in a romantic relationship anytime soon. If you happen to bump into her close friends and they tell you they've never heard about you, it could be a sign that she actually isn't interested in you. It's possible that she simply considers you a friend and is not open to the idea of becoming anything more than that.
When you continue to do the chase, you'll end up being friend-zoned. It's best you just move on and look for another girl instead of wasting your time on being taken advantage of, because believe me, some girls will do that.
Gentlemen, this is Mantelligence. Today we're showing you the 10 powerful ways guys get girls to chase them. And because we want you to be the one being chased and not the other way around, we're also showing you the number 1 reason why women never seem to want you as much as you want them, and how you can change that. So, here are 10 ways to get girls to chase you, plus the one thing that stops most girls from chasing you. Number 10, keep the lead open. If there's one thing guys do to kill a woman's interest in them, it's to waste their lead by prematurely celebrating the win. Here's what we mean. Say a guy and a girl are chatting. She's laughing and smiling, and he's beginning to think what he's doing is working. But instead of building on the nice progress he had going, he gets excited and stops doing the one thing that the girl was enjoying. The moral of the story? Don't punch out before the work is done. Number 9, put her in the friend zone. Think guys are the only ones that have to suffer in the depths of the friend zone? Think again. Because just like the friend zone drives guys to become a little bit needy, it also does the same thing to girls. But here's a question for you. If you actually found yourself in a position to friend zone a girl, would you? If you're like most guys, you wouldn't take the risk of losing a girl who's into you. But if being chased is really what you want, you're going to figure out a way to make a girl wonder if you're more than just a friend. Number 8, warm up her social circle. One thing that definitely makes a girl hold back on how much she goes after a guy is how her friends see him. That's because a girl's friends are essentially an extension of her, which means that if the guy is good for the girl, he also has to be good for the group. Now, of course, there are plenty of women out there who will break from their social circles. But in many cases, it's pretty much a rule of nature that if you want a girl to feel like she's even allowed to chase you, you're gonna have to warm up to her group of friends first. Number 7, leave if you have to leave. Because at the end of the day, you can't actually be chased if you don't ever go, right? But really, to women, there's 2 kinds of guys in this world. The ones who always have to go, and the ones who can always stay. And it's the guys who can't stick around that really get a woman's attention. Number 6, tell her she's a distraction. Here's a little secret. Women actually love not being the center of your universe, but only if what they're vying for your attention with has to do with your goals. Meaning, girls find productivity to be incredibly, chaseably attractive. So, if you're a busy guy, here's a way to get a woman to chase you. In a nice way, tell her she distracts you. Not only will she not be able to ignore the fact that you've got things going on that aren't her, but saying you can't ignore her when she's around can be an amazing compliment. Just be careful how you say it. Number 5, contrast your attention. If you aren't able to hang out with her because you're so busy, make sure the time you do get to spend with her is something that really counts. Ask questions, listen, and don't constantly check your phone. In other words, go all in and show her an amazing time when you're with her. The reason this works has to do with the contrast in your attention. By going from limited attention to full-on attention, you get to surprise her with a side of you she doesn't see enough of. Number 4, dare to disagree. Just one piece of advice before you run with this one. Don't disagree with every little thing a woman says just to disagree, because chances are that's not going to go anywhere. But the truth is this: if you really want women to chase you, you're going to have to do what a lot of guys won't. And that's showing them that you have funny, smart, semi-original thoughts of your own. The reason for this is simple. Any girl can find a pushover yes man type who will agree with anything she says. Those type of guys, though perfectly nice, are a dime a dozen. On the other hand, the guy who doesn't just automatically nod and smile at everything is not only infinitely more interesting, but also way more rare than the guy who's too nervous to state his real opinion. We're going to take a quick break here to remind you that at the end of this video, we're going to show you the one absolutely critical mindset trap that guarantees women will never chase you. So to make sure you're not doing all the work, stay tuned till the end of this video. Now, let's finish with the last 3 on our list. Number 3, keep the conversational tension. What is probably good news for some of the low-key guys out there is that one of the easiest ways to be an attractive, chase-worthy guy is to lean more towards saying less than you really have to. Here's how it works. If you let the girl do most of the talking while you do a little bit less, it can sometimes create an intriguing level of tension between the two of you. And in doing that, it doesn't just pique her interest, it creates a little game where your job is to keep the conversational tension and hers is to release it. Number 2, use the Midas touch. Here's the thing about touching women. Surprise, most guys have no idea how to do it. Which is too bad, because knowing how to touch a woman the right way may be the most important part of getting a woman to become feverishly, unstoppably attracted to you. Why? Because not only do women actually really like being touched the right way, but because a guy who can show restraint through his touch is hard to come by. Number 1, let her lead. Well, guys, where the chase was up to you, the lead is up to her. So if you're at the point where it's finally time to let her take over, you've probably done an outstanding job of getting yourself chased. Congratulations. Now don't blow it. As promised, here's the number 1 thing that guys do that will guarantee women never chase them. For everything we showed you here today, it comes down to this. Girls chase guys who don't play games. Want to know why girls chase some guys? Because those guys aren't just playing hard to get, they actually are hard to get. Which means the number 1 thing you can do to guarantee you'll always be chasing women is to be desperate. Now, most likely, you don't do this on purpose. And of course, you can actually live without getting a girl's number. But if women sense that you're just another desperate guy trying to score, well, not only are they not going to want you, they're probably going to turn around and run from you too. Do you know of any other tips on how to be the one that girls chase? Let us know in the comments below.
Gentlemen, do you want to know how to get girls to instantly chase you? You need to know how to do this so girls don't perceive you as a needy or desperate guy. You can get more information on that in our video, 10 Tricks to Get Girls to Chase You Fast. There are so many things you can learn from that video, so make sure you watch it.